Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host. For this episode, this Monday morning coffee and crochet, and I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome. Come on in, and I know I just jumped on in, and no one knew. Even though I scheduled it, I only scheduled it 5 minutes ago. So nobody was prepared for this morning's live. So, how are you? Come on in. Mm. If you're a part of the replay crew, I'm so glad that you're here. Come on in. Let's chat. Let's have some coffee. I got a couple things to show you. We have some yarn to talk about, and we have projects to talk about. And then maybe a little bit of life. Yeah, maybe a little bit of life. So, anyway, I hope that you have a great morning. Come on in. So good to see you. So, this morning, um, I don't have any updates on crochet projects because, yeah, because I went live twice on Friday. Was it twice on Friday? No, once on Friday. Okay, twice on Wednesday. Um, Actually, twice on Friday. I did. Because when I came home that night, I was so excited about the new yarn that I had purchased that I went live to show all the new yarn that I purchased. And I was so excited about it. And you can see some of it right here. Right here, it's the Queensland cotton yarn. And so we're going to talk about that a little bit too, in case you missed that, that yarn update on Friday. Oh, my goodness, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I am still a little bit sleepy. Joyful, how are you? I am so glad that you're here. Welcome and come on in. It's good to see you. I just love your name, Joyful Crochet Vibes. I'm all about it. That is so awesome. So, yeah, over the last week, um, I have started receiving a couple Etsy orders that I had placed, and I really enjoy Etsy, especially when you want something very specific. You want good quality, handmade, and yeah, um, I'm here for it. So I don't think I showed anyone this bag that I got, and this look, isn't it adorable? Chickens in sweaters. I love it. I love it. And she has a little tag on here that says, "Thank you for supporting my small business." And it's April 9 Designs. And her name is Charlotte. So, April 9 Designs. And this is such a great project bag. So, for my, yeah, for my little granny squares that I'm going to, oh, excuse me. I am going to utilize one of these bags. And so I think maybe this one, because I have a couple different skeins of yarn that I can fit in this one. It's a little bit bigger than this next one that I'm going to show you. But let me show you the quality inside this bag. First of all, the bottom opens up into a really nice, almost square, not quite rectangle. And so what's nice about that is that it's going to sit. And then let me show you inside. Just the quality of the workmanship is so good. Um, and then there's a pocket, and then there's a little measuring tape in here. Of course, it's fabric, and she's sewn that on. It's just a nice little touch, right? Because what if you need, what if you're making something and you need a quick measure? This would be really handy. Excuse me. And then this little pocket in here is really nice as well. So, and I love the yellow. The yellow is just very bright and sunshiny. And then the very bottom part is white that matches along this side. So the quality is exceptional. The quality is really, really nice. The zipper is a good quality zipper. It opens and closes so easy. And then this tag, this handle on the side, so that you can just carry it like this. And you're not like having to, I don't know, there's something about having those double handles. I'm really liking this kind of handle. I really am. Um, Very nice quality. Very, very nice quality. And I just think those chickens are so adorable. What do you think? Oh my Lanta. I love them. Love them. So let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah. I hear you. Um, Joyful says, I like Etsy because you can check reviews. I find that helpful. What I don't like is all the AI photos. I scroll by those. Yes, I agree. I agree. I want to see some real photos. I want to see some real life, you know, product pictures. And I do get it because they can take a picture of this and, edit everything, edit the background out and put it in a different setting. But what I like is just seeing the quality of the work. So, yeah. Anyway, it's just adorable. It's this color on both sides. eh, And I just think it's so adorable. Oh, Naomi, aloha. How are you? How are you? I'm so glad you're here. It's very early for you there. My goodness. And Joyful, thanks. Joyful likes this bag. She says it's a cute bag. I fell in love with it when I saw this chickens in sweaters. I just thought, it's mine. Good morning. Good morning, Connie. She says, good morning, Barbara, my sunshine. How are you doing today? Oh, she is making a gnome. And I have commissioned Connie to make me a couple um, holiday um, red, white, and blue, like Americana um, decorations, amigurumis and decorations. And she's working on a gnome right now, and it is kind of like an Uncle Sam gnome. I just love it. I don't know if it's called Uncle Sam gnome, but when I look at him, I am like, I'm thinking, oh, that's just like Uncle Sam. Anyway, she's working on his head. I can't believe that you're already at the head. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. And she's saying hello to everyone. Hello to everyone. And you love the chickens. You love these chickens. I do too. Oh my goodness. I just fell in love with them. I fell in love with them. Thank you, Naomi. Naomi says the the bag is adorable and I've got one eye open. Oh, bless you. Bless you, my sweet friend. Oh my goodness, for showing up on my live. Naomi is visiting grandchildren, so you know that they are just wearing her out in a good way, in a very good way. Oh, my Lanta. So then this is the other bag that just came in, I think, yesterday or day before. And this one is so cute. So let me show you the difference in the size. So, okay, putting the bottoms together, you can see that this one is, that the chickens one is bigger. You can see that it's taller, it's wider. But this one, look at this. It's like little socks hanging out. There's some grumpy socks, some happy socks, some flirty socks, some socks hanging upside down. Anyway, I just really love this. And so this one is, let's see if she has her tag inside here. Yes. Okay. This one is Barley Park. No, Barley Pearl. Barley Pearls. And you know what? With Restream, this goes backwards. And I did not know that. So when I'm showing you this and I'm thinking, oh, you'll be able to see it, it's backwards. So I apologize for that. On StreamYard, when you do this, it's the right way. Listen, Restream, there's got to be a way. Got to be a way to fix that. Oh, my Lanta. So let's see. Integrated webcam, video resolution, mirror camera. Okay, that's what. I'm going to stop that. Oh, did you see that? I flipped to the other side. Now look. So it was my bad. Now it's the right way. Okay. So for anybody using Restream, go to the cogwheel, go to the video, and then unclick where it says mirror, because we don't want a mirror. We want it straight. Okay. That's better. Barley Pearls. And so that's this one. It's Chris Bard and Krista Beasley in Conway, Arkansas. Nice. Nice. And the nice thing about this one is that I actually got to, well, I chose the size. I chose where the handle was. It could be a handle. It could be a zipper or a drawstring. And so I chose the zipper there, and I think the handle on the side, I could choose that as well. And so anyway, this is really, really nice too. So it's a smaller bag, but it is packing too. Look how big the bottom is. Bottom's really nice. And then the inside, she has two pockets in there, one on either side, and then also a little attached thing for, look at that, for whatever you want to put on there. And you don't have to like swirl it like a key, which is amazing. Okay, you don't even have to swirl it like a key. It just click locks, it just like clicks in there. And so this is attached. So let's say you have some I don't know, some stitch markers, not ones that you don't want to get broken, like the beads, the fancy ones, not the fancy ones, but maybe some plastic ones or something. Or you have an extra key, like your key ring for your door. And, you're taking a walk and you're holding this and you're knitting while you walk or crocheting while you walk. And then, anyway, I don't know what you put on this, but it is amazing. I love it. And so that's a nice little thing there. And it's and the inside blue gingham is giving Dorothy vibes from The Wizard of Oz, which I absolutely love. And so, and the zipper, good quality zipper, good quality zipper. Now this zipper is out. This zipper was inset. You see that? So that's the difference there, but not mad about it. It's a good zipper. So anyway, this one, yes, Connie, this one is good for someone who loves to knit socks. Yes. And so that's why I got this one. I thought, okay, if I put my sock yarn in here and my 9-inch circular needles and a couple stitch markers if I need it, then, and a pair of scissors, then this is my to-go, right, for doing socks. That's for when I get to where I can do socks, like without stressing and worrying and sitting in front of the YouTube, the laptop and watching YouTube and going, okay, I do what, So anyway, I just thought that this would be a really cute project bag for socks. So that's what I got. And so So I'm done buying bags. These bags in the stores, like I saw some bags in the stores, they were quite expensive. And these, um, well, I got a discount on them. I don't know why. They were running sales, and so I got a discount on them. And they're from, these are from two different sellers, obviously. And then I have another bag that is a drawstring bag. And I do like that drawstring bag, but I have to tell you, I like zip bags better. So anyway, so I have these two bags and then one other bag, and done with those. Done with those for right now. Yeah, definitely. And I'm hoping, so for crochet, they do have cat ones. They do have cat ones. So Naomi, I went to Etsy and I looked up project bags, and that's how I found some of these. So the one that I got, the first one I got was Robin's Nest, and this one is, what did I say? April 9 Designs. This one is a very nice one. April 9 Designs. Robin's Nest bag was very nice. Very nice. And then this one was very nice. And then this one. So there are certain Etsy sellers. When you go to Etsy, you can log in. You can get a free login. And then you can put a heart on the different sellers to follow them. So then when they post new things for sale, it will show. So I am in love with these. And they have so many different fabrics to choose from. And of course, I just gravitate towards chickens. And then, so I have two chicken ones. And then I did this sock one because I wanted a project bag for socks. And this was the perfect size. And in fact, they call it a sock project bag. So I really like them. So Etsy, really great. Each seller sent, obviously, because I ordered 3 separate ones, and I also ordered that that knitting needle case that was handmade, and that one was very good quality too. So here's the thing, like all of these makes and everything, these ladies are very, very proficient in their craft. Sewing is where it's at for them. And so, yeah. My throat is getting dry. Oh my goodness. I didn't even ask you what's in your cup. Hot coffee with a little bit of half and half. And I have this scratchy throat. And I don't know why. I think it is allergies. And I'm going to try some Flonase in a little bit and see if that helps, because wow. So, yeah. So I'm really liking these bags. And like I said, Etsy, you can get the app for Etsy, or you can just go to their website. You don't have to download the app. And so depending on what you are looking for, you can truly, truly find it. And I did not know about these bags until I started watching the sock lady, the crazy sock lady. She knits socks like all the time. And she has like 4 or 5 socks on her needles at all times. And she has project bags for them, because that way she can keep them separate. And like, so she'll have a bag in the car and a bag, you know, I don't know, different rooms. So if she sits down, then she starts working on it. Of course, she is a crazy sock lady, so she knows what she's doing, right? She can just pick up some socks and go, okay, this is where we are, and keep going. Now for me, I could not do that. Um, I haven't even figured out how to make socks yet. Right. So anyway, but she's the one that I heard about all of the bags from. And then I started doing some research and I was like, oh my Lanta, those bags. See, I thought she just got them from stores. And, a little sock bag like this, or a bag like this could be $60 and up. And I was like, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. So anyway, that's my story. That's my story. And yeah. So, oh, thank you, Naomi. Jay, hello. How are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Happy Monday to everyone. Happy Monday. So, Monday is the first day of a new work week. Obviously, on our calendar, Sunday is the first day, but Monday is the first day of the work week. And so, it's kind of the day where we decide how our week is going to go. I mean, obviously, sometimes life throws us curveballs and things happen, and we're not that we're not prepared for. Sometimes we are prepared for things, and it still hits us. So I'm so glad that you're here, Miguel. Good morning. Miguel says getting things done, and I'll be taking Sadie to the vet this morning at 9:30. Okay. All right. So I hope everything goes well with Sadie today. Yes, I do. And let's see. She needs to go get coffee from the coffee maker. It will be Starbucks with sugar-free birthday cake creamer. That birthday cake creamer sounds really amazing. I mean, I love birthday cake flavor. It's really good. Really good. And she's doing good. The cats are watching the birds. What, Connie? Connie says socks are easy. It's just knit stitches, possibly some purl stitches. The hardest part is picking up the gusset stitches. Yes, I would imagine so. And yeah. Right? I heard some other heel methods for socks that, yeah, I've been doing a lot of research. So before I start my first pair of socks, I will definitely do a lot of research. So I want to know what's on your hook. And Naomi, did you bring crochet with you? Or is this well, no, I know you brought crochet with you. I know you can't live without crochet. And when the kiddos go to sleep, you get to crochet a little bit. But what are you working on? I want to know. What is everyone working on? I want to know. I know what Connie's working on. So currently, I don't have anything on my hook, which is crazy. I know. It's crazy. I do have a cardigan and a sweater on my hook, but I haven't picked those up for a little bit. And actually, when I finished my my really chunky blanket last week, this chunka hunka blanket last week, I am sincerely ready to do some normal size yarn right now. I really enjoyed how fast that worked up. However, I need a break. I need a break. I am not a chunky yarn girl. I'm not. I was really fascinated and kind of thrilled by how fast it was working up. But once I got it together, did the border, I was like, okay, done. Done for a while. Done for a while. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. I know. Miguel says, I'll listen while driving. Jesus, take the wheel. Too many bad drivers. I know it. I know it. Um, yes. You prefer the 9-inch circular for the heel? That's awesome. Good morning, Amy. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning? Happy Monday to you and to everyone else out there who is just coming in. I'm so glad to see you. Um, and Naomi says, I've got to crochet once the kiddos sleep, but then I sleep too. I can imagine. I can only imagine how exhausted you are once the kiddos go to sleep because they give us a level of exercise that we are not used to. Oh, okay. Well, we've missed you too, Amy. She said, I'm good. I've missed y'all. Been really busy with work. Well, I hope it's been a good busy and not a stressful busy. You know what I mean, right? And I hope it's been a good busy, productive busy. Oh, oh, Connie says I'm not a chunky yarn girl either. I know, but Connie, you are a one weight or a zero weight kind of girl too, right? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Naomi. She says, let's hit that thumbs up while we're here. Thank you, Naomi. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's really sweet. So, yeah, let me show you some of this Queensland um, cotton yarn. And so, this is the yarn that I'm going to be making the quilt tops, and it's just such pretty yarn. Isn't this funny? Because look, the way they do this yarn, I'm going to weigh this. I'm pretty sure that it's the same weight, but look how this one has stretched out. See, I can shove it back in, but look how this has stretched out and how this one is still really tight in the roll. Isn't that funny? I mean, this one looks bigger, and I know what it is. It's because this is a tighter roll, but still, it doesn't even look like the same yarn, but it is. It is. So 3.52 ounces, 3.52 ounces, 100 grams in each one, 185 yards. So that's good. That's good. And it's a 4 weight. So do you remember last week when I was doing the swatch for the quilt pattern blocks with my little tiny skinny yarn? And so this is going to be for the same patterns, only I'm going to make each square separate and then get them framed. So I'm really motivated about this because it's going to be decoration on my walls. And I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited about that. So this Queensland coastal cotton is really, really nice. So, I mean, obviously, I think maybe some of it is older than others or has a different, see, it's still the same Queensland coastal cotton, but the labels are a little bit different. This one even has an 800 number for the customer service. Wow. Okay, so this one, Knitting Fever, and there's a number in New York. Okay, it's made in India for Knitting Fever and Euro yarns. So they have an office in New York, and then they have one in Germany, according to this. So yes, so they have a way to get a hold of them in Germany and also in the US. So this is a USA company, which is kind of cool. Queensland yarn, coastal cotton. And yeah, or maybe they just have a USA office. I don't know. Queensland Collection, coastal cotton. Oh, that's what it's called. Queensland Collection, coastal cotton. Anyway, this is just such pretty, pretty yarn. And so, ooh, okay. Naomi said, I found out there's a local yarn shop near me, so before I leave, I'll be going. That's awesome. That is so awesome. So I got this yarn from a local yarn shop, but I had to drive like, I don't know, it's like 45 minutes away. So it's not local to me, but it's local to Tennessee. And it is definitely a cute local yarn shop because it's in this old house. And even one of the rooms has really awesome chairs to sit in and knit or crochet. They offer knitting classes, crochet classes. I don't know if they offer like hand dye classes, but upstairs, because it's a two-story building, two-story house, upstairs is where the owner's daughter dyes, hand dyes yarn. So, mhm. Yes, that is awesome. I wonder if this is one of the. No, that's Baracco. Okay. Yeah. So, yes, I did go to Clinch River Yarn Company, and that's where I got all this, and it's so awesome. So let me show you this one, and I won't show you anymore. You can go back and watch Fridays if you haven't seen it. Um, oh, let's see, Racine, hello, it's good to see you. Oh, Amy says yes, good busy, but had to work overtime. Had a good break this weekend though. Okay, good. Well, and working overtime, right? I mean, like money, right? I mean, I never really felt bad working overtime because I knew I was getting, at least time and a half. I don't think I ever got double time. Time and a half, that's pretty good. Little extra in your pocket at the end of the week, right? That's not bad. Good morning, Racine. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. And yes, it throws you off when you go, but you're here now. That's good. That's good. Um, and Charlie's crying. He wants attention. Charlie is a cat, and so he's meow meowing. He wants attention. And so this yarn right here, Louisa Harding, it's Tulla Tweed. I just love this yarn. It is such a soft, soft yarn. And it's kind of a knit. I don't know if you can see, but like the yarn is kind of knit together. So it's not worsted, it's not twisted. And I like it. I like it a lot. It's very pretty. And it has 382 yards. So I was thinking about making a shawl, and there's a couple different ones that I could make. There's a crocheted shawl, there's a knitted shawl. Um, and they're both so pretty. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yarn, but how pretty is that? So pretty. Yes. Tanya, good morning. How are you? Tanya drove from Tennessee to Florida, and she just got in yesterday evening, probably about 5:30. And I'm just guessing what time you got in. And more yarn money. Yes, Amy, that's exactly what I was thinking. All right, like overtime. Cha-ching, more yarn money. That's awesome. That's so awesome. So yeah, I love this yarn. This is so pretty. And yeah. So I wish I had a spot where I could put this. So maybe I'll put it right there. Oh, that is so pretty. Yeah. That is so pretty. So yeah, everybody's saying amen, Amy. More yarn money. Oh my goodness. It's good to see everyone here today. So let's see. Today, we have to do it. We have to do it. How many days until Christmas? And we're getting closer. We are getting closer. 262 days until Christmas Day. So, yeah, we've got time. I don't know what it's going to look like by the time we get to Christmas. Am I going to have anything to give? I don't know. I just know that I'm crocheting and I'm having fun and I'm keeping track of everything that I'm crocheting. And so, yeah. It's so weird because I my focus is not on like amigurumi and toys and things like that. My focus is not on that right now. My focus is on the new things that I'm learning. And with it being the year of something new, and this March and April is my knit months because I had never completed a knit project. And so I took 2 months out of this year to focus on knitting, and I am thoroughly enjoying it. I'm still crocheting up a storm, except for this past weekend. My Aunt Dottie passed away, and so I believe she passed away on the 4th. It was right near midnight, so I'm not sure if it was the 3rd or the 4th. And she was just such an amazing woman. And even though, yes, she was 84, we still weren't ready to say goodbye to her because she was just, her presence filled up a room. Like, she was just an amazing woman. And so my heart has been really sad this weekend. And so I really have just, since I've cried a lot, I've slept a lot, and then I've just knitted because I didn't have a new project going on my crochet hook, and I did have this knitting project, and so it was my shawl, and it was just, garter stitch, so it was easy and mindless. So that's what I worked on this weekend. I got quite a few rows in. I can decide to quit that project whenever I want because it's not written in stone how big to make it. It's just whenever I decide that it's big enough. And I'm thinking that I'm just going to go through and I don't want it too big. So I'm just going to keep going until my heart says, okay, this project's finished, and then, finish it off. So that's what's been going on. My Aunt Dottie was my sweet cousin Lori's mom, and Lori took such good care of her throughout her life, and then also, at this end. My cousin Lori is the Maine Coon Cove. She's the one who has Maine Coon cats, and she's an amazing woman. So a woman of many talents, and so one of them was to love her mother well at the end of her mother's life. And so, um, Lori, I love you. I loved your mom, and I'm sorry, very, very sorry for your loss and my loss. So anyway, that is that is what's been going on in my world. And so yeah. Tanya's doing good. Good. Yeah, she did really well. Thank you, Naomi. Naomi says those yarns are beautiful. Thank you. I'm excited about them. And thank you, Amy. Thank you for your prayers. And so yeah, this one hit hard. Sometimes an older family member passes, and in your heart you're like, okay, no more suffering. This was it was positive, it was good. But this one was hard. This one was really hard. um, there was some medical negligence on the part of hospital and nursing home, and so she passed quicker than she should have. She should have had at least another year to live. So she was battling other conditions, but it was just pure neglect that caused her passing. And so it was very, very upsetting. So yeah. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you. So anyway, that is yeah. So this past weekend I've just kind of laid low and knitted when I could, and slept and just kind of had a very low key weekend. So yeah, Friday was a good day. Tanya was here, and Mom and Tanya and I went to Knoxville, and we went to Rooms to Go because my living room furniture has never met my body needs. Of course, aesthetically, it was gorgeous. It was beautiful until the puppy chewed one of the arms on one of the pieces. But even then, I still loved it. And I love the puppy, so the puppy didn't get, ousted or anything. And it was Roxy. It was Roxy. And so, anyway, but I've come to realize when we moved here, I was like, we're not having any recliners. They were ugly. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing ugly recliners, blah, blah, blah. And I come to realize that physically, my body is like, give me a recliner. Give me a recliner already. What's the matter with you, girl? Like, I wanted a pretty living room, but we're getting recliners. Anyway, oh my Lanta. So yes, it'll be more comfortable to crochet in the recliner, because right now I'm having, like, I prop one leg up on the sofa and then one leg up on the coffee table, and it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable. And so anyway, it is what it is. And the sofas were really designed for very, very, I'm going to say large people, like really tall with really long legs, because there's no way that anyone in my family can put their bottom all the way back to the back of the sofa and have their legs go all the way down to the floor and meet and have their feet rest on the floor. There's no way. We're not tall people like that. And so anyway, Roxy is doing better. Thank you for asking, Naomi. Roxy will be going in May for a shot. She'll have to stay at the vet's all day. They'll have to watch her. And so, anyway, she's still under doctor's care. We still haven't figured out what's causing the discoloration on both sides of her body. And the doctor said that it could be endocrine related. So we'll see. I'm not sure what's going on with her, but we are doing our best and loving her. And yeah, so, and she's, you know, so here's the thing. She's supposed to take, right now, one of her pills is every other day, once a day. But when she started, it was 4 pills a day, twice a day. And the antibiotics were 3 of those pills. And they said, give with food. The other one was prednisone, which was going to help get the inflammation down in her body. Now, both of those can upset your tummy. So one of the times that I gave her the dose, she did upchuck. And so it said, give with food. And so after that, I was like, because I had given her some oatmeal. The oatmeal didn't quite cut it. So after that, I started scrambling 2 eggs and giving her just a soft piece of bread that I broke up. And I would put a pill in the middle part of the soft bread and like fold it over and squeeze so it would encase the pill. And then I would give her a bite of the bread and then immediately a bite of the scrambled egg. And she just like wolfed it down. So we haven't had any problem giving her her pills. But first, I line her stomach with half the egg and half the bread. And then I give her her pills with the rest of it. And since I've started doing that, she hasn't upchucked. It hasn't upset her tummy once. So she is a little bit spoiled right now, a little bit more than a little bit spoiled. Yeah, the girl is spoiled. So I cook for her in the morning and at night. My husband has started taking over at night and like, because I'm too slow and he's ready to go to bed. So he cooks the eggs and gets them ready. Oh my goodness. So he's good to me, right? Yes, he is. And so let's see. Today is April the 6th, and it is National Fresh Tomato Day. Now, I'm not sure why April is National Fresh Tomato Day, unless this is the time that you're supposed to plant the plant the tomatoes. Let me see if that's what that means, because I kind of feel like maybe that's what that means. Let's see. And yeah, no. So tomatoes are high in vitamins A, C, and K. And so tomato lovers know that tomatoes belong on the shelf. And oh, okay. So in 1883, this is interesting. In 1883, the US government decided to impose a 10% tax on imported vegetables, but allowed fruit to be imported tax-free. A prominent New York fruit seller named John Nix was importing a shipment of tomatoes from the West Indies. When the tax collector slapped him with a 100%, no, with a 10% vegetable tax, Nix sued. His argument was his tomatoes were a fruit, not a vegetable. To prove his point, Nix lawyers literally read the dictionary definitions of fruit and vegetable out loud in court. Witnesses were called in the produce business to testify that a tomato is indeed a fruit. And so, in the end, Justice Horace Gray delivered the court's opinion that because we don't put tomatoes in fruit salads or eat them for dessert, they are legally vegetables. He acknowledged that botanically, a tomato is a fruit of the vine, just like cucumbers or peas. However, he ruled in the common language of the people, all these are vegetables which are grown in kitchen gardens and which, whether eaten, cooked, or raw, are usually served at dinner, in with or after the soup, fish, or meats, and not like fruits generally as desserts. So now you know. While botanically, tomatoes are fruits, legally, tomatoes are a vegetable, at least in Judge Gray's courtroom. Oh my goodness. That is fun. That is too fun. Let's see. Okay. Today is also National Carbonara Day. Yum. Carbonara. Mm-mm-mm. Very fun. Very fun. And and delicious. Fun and delicious. Um, Progress on my gnome. Okay, I'm gonna go check it out. Yes, that's right. Tanya says I'm always ready to celebrate tomato and mayo. And don't forget the bread day. Tomato sandwich day, right? Let's see. Oh, Jay. The knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit, while wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad. I love it. Jay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, Naomi says, I love tomato sandwiches, but even more, I love fried green tomato sandwiches. Wow. Wow. Yay. Okay, let's take a look here. Connie, Connie, Connie. Here we go. And let's see. Here we go. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Connie's progress. Connie's doing really good. Oh, my Lanta. All right. So here is the progress. That is really good, Connie. Oh, my Lanta. On the gnome, it's a patriotic gnome that Connie is making for me. Oh, good. And you used the black yarn. That's great. That is really great. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You're doing such a great job, Connie. So I just didn't have it in me to make any amigurumis. And our good friend Connie has been making a ton of holiday makes. And I was like, you know what, Connie? Can I send you yarn and pay you and have you make me some holiday makes? Because I really want some. And I don't feel like making it. And she was like, well, what are you thinking about? And so we started going over some things. And I don't want to talk about the one, Connie, because it might be a little controversial. So that one's just for me and you. But she's making a garment, garland, or a bunting. So it's got flags, and then she's making this patriotic gnome, which to me looked like Uncle Sam. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Connie's amazing. You're welcome. Thank you, Connie. Thank you. So anyway, she's amazing. And if you have a project that you would love to have, but you don't have time to make it, and check with Connie, see her schedule. She's, working on projects for me right at the moment. But check her schedule and see if she can fit one or two projects in for you. and and see if that's something that she can do, because she is really amazing. And so listen, check her out. Um, so I'm excited about that. Really, really excited. Let's see what else we got going on here. Captions. Okay, so this one is fun. This is today, April the 6th, is National Tartan Day. And, a tartan is a, gosh, why can't I get that to go back? That is so funny. Today. Here we go. Okay. So, let's take a look. Okay. National Tartan Day. And, yeah, it's awesome. April 6th honors the Scottish heritage flowing through the United States, and the estimated 20 to 25 million Americans claim Scottish descent. So that is amazing. And oh, wow. Percent of population with Scottish ancestry. Wow. That's awesome. So, I mean, we're everywhere. Everywhere. And so, how to observe National Tartan Day, attend a parade or event in your area, check local civic websites for any Tartan Day events, learn more about Scots in America, wear your tartan. And I don't personally have a tartan, but I do love a good tartan. I think it's amazing. Um, and for those of you who don't know what a tartan looks like, let me show you. So do you see the plaid? So that one is, a tartan. And a lot of times, families will have a specific tartan assigned to them. And so there are some websites where you can find out, based on your last name, what tartan is associated with your name, with your lineage. And so, depending on your name, your last name, and all of that, you can kind of get a feel for it. So, anyway, I just thought that was really fun. Um, Today is also National Caramel Popcorn Day. And so there is a popcorn place in Ocean City, Maryland, called Fisher's. And Fisher's has one of the best, or the best, caramel popcorn. And it's just light and airy, and it's just perfect. And they have been making this popcorn for years and years. And when I was a little kid and we would go to Ocean City, Maryland, we would go on the boardwalk, and yeah, and there were certain things that we would get: Thrasher's French fries and Fisher's caramel popcorn. So, okay, here we go. Fisher's caramel popcorn, Ocean City, Maryland. And let's see. Here we go. Since 1937. I knew it was old. A beach tradition since 1937, and now they actually will deliver it to your door. So, if you really feel the need for some really good, fresh Fisher's popcorn, then here, let me do this. A beach tradition since 1937. Our popcorn just tastes better. And I think that part of it was the salty air in from the ocean. Um, it just seasoned things differently. I don't know how to explain it. But you can order a tub, beloved for over 80 years. And so let's see, if you order a tub, a Fisher's popcorn tub, $11.75, free shipping over $50. So yumma, yumma, yumma. And that's a small half gallon. You can get, oh, wow, you can get an extra, extra large 3.5 gallon of Fisher's popcorn. Of course, you are going to pay $55 for it. Wow. So, and they have several different locations all along the ocean there. They have Rehoboth Beach, Bethany Beach, Fenwick Island. Let me see. Anyway, it is just really good. Caramel popcorn. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Am I making you hungry? Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm like, really? Oh. So let's see. Find us store locator. So yeah. So yeah. Oh, okay. You can purchase it in stores too. Okay. I did not know that. That's awesome. Um Store locator. There we go. Um anyway. So dun da da. Caramel popcorn day. I kind of went down I guess you would call it memory lane, down memory lane. Fisher's was really, really pretty good. Okay. And last one for today, April 6th is National Student Athlete Day. And so this is the day when we recognize the student athletes in our lives and in our community. Um, you know, being involved in a sport is really a good thing for a young student. And by young, I mean anyone under the age of 25. um, so young student athletes, and it's really a good thing because sports do so much for their development, and so it's a good thing. So we want to honor all of those student athletes in our lives. And so, yeah, that's nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Let me see. Oh, Racine just sent me a shawl on, you're on 3 of 6 weeks working on it. Oh, wow. Let me see. On the community page. Do. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Okay. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Well, my screen is going a little bit slow, but we will get there. Let's see. Okay, so I want to go see my channel. And I want to go to the community page. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to show it. Racine, that is just beautiful. I love the colors on that. So, Racine with Happiness. This is her shawl that she's working on. And she is on week 3 of 6 weeks of doing it. So is this a crochet along? Oh, this is the crochet along with Marley Bird, isn't it? What a beautiful shawl. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm excited for you. So Marley Bird has a crochet along, and she has a knit version and a crochet version. And Racine is doing the crochet version. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Love the colors. Absolutely. How beautiful is that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I've got some news. So, you know, when things break, right? Things break. We live in a broken world. Things break, and nothing lasts like it used to. And so I had a TV on the wall, and last was it last Friday that I had to go live twice, or was it Wednesday? I think it was Friday in the morning because something happened with my Wi-Fi. Blah blah blah. Long story short, the television in our living room just stopped. It wouldn't work. It's a completely black screen. The little light that shows on and off, it's just like a little glow light underneath. It's working. Power's getting to it. Every now and then when we turn it off, you see a flash of the screen, and it's the regular screen. It's a Roku TV, but then it goes black again. And so we can't get it to come up. So that was Friday. So while us girls went shopping and had a good day, the guys were here without a television. Poor guys. And but that's okay because they were on their phones, and then they napped, and they took care of Dad, and Dad's TV worked. Oh, you're welcome, Racine. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And so anyway, our TV broke. So Saturday, I'm like, all right, let me go looking for a new TV. Well, and I found one from Walmart, and it was $200 and some dollars. It was under $3. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but it was like in the mid, like 250 range or something like that for a 65-inch television. Well, we only had a 55-inch television on the wall. So I was like, well, but it's so inexpensive. And then the 55 inches TVs were around the same price. So I'm like, well, we might as well get a 65. And so we did. And of course, we don't know how to take our TV down off the wall and put a new one back up. We don't know how to do that. And so this 65-inch has feet. So we put the feet on, cleared off the buffet. The wall, the TV is on the wall. The first TV is on the wall behind the buffet. And so we just cleared off the buffet, and we set the new 65-inch on the buffet with the 55-inch still on the wall, but at least we can watch TV. And so we have a 65-inch TV. It's so funny because we're watching TV yesterday, and my husband's laughing. He's like, oh my gosh, look, you can see Jason's nose hairs. It was so big, so big. Like, I had to back up a little bit. I'm like, my eyes are not used to this. It was really kind of funny. And we would look up and go, oh my gosh, look at that screen. Look at it was so clear. On our old television, we had to turn the sound up to 20 just to hear. And then sometimes we'd have to turn it up to 25, depending on what was going on or what kind of thing we were watching or what kind of channel we were watching. This one, if we get to 10, it's loud. So, which is good. I don't want to turn it way, way up, right? And so anyway, that happened Saturday. Not something we had in our budget, not something we had in our plans. But thankfully, I did find that television inexpensive. And so if we ever do get that other TV working, we will put it up in our bedroom. So I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's just a black screen. I can't get it to work. We've unplugged it, left it, let it reset, plugged it back in, did that twice. So anyway, isn't that fun? Oh no. Connie says, I guess I don't know how to read. I have to frog the head. I kept wondering why it looked small. I thought it was 18 single crochets when it was 18 increases. Oh, that would make. Oh, dear Connie. Dear Connie, that would make a difference. Yes, it would. And you know what? You're not the first person to make that mistake. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, good, Racine. Racine says later today I'll take a picture of it all laid out. Yes, it's from Marley Bird and crocheted. Yes. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. All right. All right. So, folks, today, let's see, Mom has an eye appointment this afternoon, but other than that, we don't have it in our schedule. Tomorrow, I have an orthopedic doctor visit for my knee. If you remember, about 8 weeks ago, I tore my meniscus in my right knee. Pain. So, and then I got a shot, one of those cortisone shots. And it's been healing, but it still hurts me. So I have an ortho appointment tomorrow to follow up with them. Oh, the video card. Interesting. Do you think that's something that we could replace or not? That would be good to know. That would be good to know. Thank you, Amy. I'll look into that. Hi, Cree. How are you? It's so good to see you. I hope that you're having a great day. And Cree, we're just wrapping up here, just getting ready to say goodbye. But I hope that you have a really wonderful rest of your day. And so for everyone out there, today's Monday. It is, today can be whatever kind of day you want. I hope that we choose to look on the bright side of things, to look on the positive side of things, to see that even when things happen, loved ones pass away, televisions break, just life. That we are able to see that even in the midst of our sadness, like for my Aunt Dottie, that there is still hope and there is still love and light, and we can just go on and continue on and remember all of the good times and hold those dear in our heart. So if you are going through it, I'm praying for you. No, Amy, I'm not under warranty. We've had it since I think 17 or 18. So I think probably 2018 is when we got it. So yeah. So anyway, I'm glad you're fine, Cree. I hope that you're having a good day. And so until we see each other again, stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you next time.